before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, not even a mouse?
Well, that is what it says in the poem, not even a mouse.
Well, it's wrong. I'm a mouse.
I can see that.
And I was there on that night before it happened.
You were there?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you fall asleep and wait for Santa?
Out of sleep? How could I? It was so exciting. Everybody scurrying around the house.
Would you like to tell me all about it?
Me? Tell you? Oh, I don't know. I'm not too good at telling stories.
Well, if you don't want to, I'll start the poem all over again. 'Twas the
No,
night...
wait. I'll tell you. Would you mind picking me up so that I can sit on the table next to you? That way we can talk mouse to lady.
Very well. You know, most women are frightened of mice.
I don't know why. We little mice aren't afraid of you. You're pretty.
And you're cute, too. Well, are you all comfy?
Yes, I am. Now I will start my story. I was outside my mouse house that cold morning. I remember it as if it happened last night. Mrs. Aldrich was in the kitchen baking.
John, did you bring home all the things that I need for baking the Christmas cookies?
I did, Mother.
Good. Oh, there's so much work to do.
I'll go outside and build a snowman while you're making the cookies.
All right, dear, but don't go far away. I might have to send you back to the store. I think I forgot something.
Just call me. I'll be right outside.
Now, let me see. First, I have to mix the batter and then make all the icings for the cookies. I'll just never get done before tonight. And I have to remember to hang the children's stockings. What am I doing here talking when I should be working?
Well, as Mrs. Aldrich was working on her cookies, my own wife was busy in our mouse house. The front door just happens to be in Mrs. Aldrich's kitchen. Henrietta was very busy in the kitchen while I was sitting in my stuffed matchbox chair reading the Mouse Gazette.
Horace, what are you doing?
I'm resting in my matchbox.
You get right into the kitchen, and I mean now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what is wrong, dear?
Just everything is wrong. You had to bring your whole family here for Christmas Eve, and I don't have a thing for them to eat. I'm going to have to stay here and make cheese cookies and mouse delights all day.
Well, it was you who said you wanted an old-fashioned Christmas.
I know, but you are going to have to help me, or else we will not be finished when they arrive.
Oh.
I called the Mouse Airlines, and the plane is due in at 5.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Well, I want you to get me some flour and nuts so that I can start the cookies.
Oh, very well.
And dear, please, be careful.
Well, I'm the best mouse go-getter in the world. I'll be right back. So, I opened the kitchen door to my mouse house and looked all around. There, up on the kitchen table was a big bowl of nuts. All I had to do was to go and get them. Slowly, I climbed up the table leg. I did not want Mrs. Aldrich to see me. I took a little peek and saw that her back was to the table. I ran over to the bowl of nuts and picked up a giant walnut. Oh, it was very heavy. I turned just as Mrs. Aldrich looked at the table.
Help! Help! Oh,
Mother, what's wrong? I heard you cry for help.
that walnut! John, I saw it walk across the table.
Mom, you are seeing things. How could it walk? Look, it must have rolled out of the bowl. I'll put it back. See, Mom, the nut doesn't have any feet.
Oh, you're right. I guess I just thought I saw it walk out of the bowl and across the table. John, the worst part of it was that the nut had a tail.
Are you certain, Mom, that you want to do all this work? You know, Mom, I think you're a little overtired.
I'm all right now. Go outside and play.
Well, call me if you see any more nuts walking.
You're making fun of me, dear.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'll be out in the snow if you need me. Oh, that was funny. It was lucky that I was able to scurry scurry under the table so fast. I had better be more careful. Slowly, I once again tiptoed to the little plate filled with nuts and picked up a walnut and rolled it across the table. It rolled and fell off the table and rolled right to the front door of my mouse house. Well, since it rolled all the way there, I guess I might as well do it again. Out of the bowl and onto the table, and 1, 2, 3, I gave it a push, and this time Mrs. Aldrich turned and saw the nut rolling across the table, and she let out a mighty help! Help! She turned and opened the door and ran out into the backyard. I ran as fast as I could and slid down the table leg. I ran to the mouse door and opened it, and then I hid the 2 walnuts inside my house. I closed the door just as Mrs. Aldrich and John came into the kitchen.
And the nut rolled out of the bowl and across the table and then right across the floor.
Mother, look! There are no walnuts on the floor. Mom, I think you had better wear your glasses.
I think I'd better rest. I'll sit here for a minute. You know, Christmas is so much work.
But it's such a great time of year. I wonder what Santa is going to bring me this year.
I don't know, but I'd better remember to put some of these cookies and a glass of milk out for him tonight.
Oh, I won't let you forget. Now, while Mrs. Aldrich was resting, I tried to open the walnuts.
Horace, how are you going to open them up?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Do you have a hammer?
Well, just this little mousy hammer.
Well, then there is only one way. Take the 2 nuts back out and put them under the rocking chair that Mrs. Aldrich is sitting in.
Yeah.
When she rocks back and forth, the nuts will break open.
Well, a very good idea. You take one of the nuts, and I'll take the other. Now, we'll have to run back here very fast.
I can scurry as fast as any mouse.
We opened the mouse door and looked out into the kitchen. There was Mrs. Aldrich sitting in her rocker. Now, when I say go, we will run and then get back here before she can get up and look around the room. 1, 2, 3, go!
I'll just sit here and rock for a little while and rest. What was that? It sounded as if my rocker were cracking.
You should have seen us picking up the cracked nut meats and running back to the house.
I haven't had so much fun in a month of Sundays.
Well, I hope that Mrs. A is all right.
Well, you know that if she saw a mouse, she would faint.
Well, if you saw a cat, you would do the same thing.
We are fortunate that they do not have a kitty. It would make life so much harder.
Do you have everything for your cheese cookies?
I do. Now, I had better get back to work, or else Christmas Eve will be here and I won't have any goodies ready for your family.
Well, can I help?
No, I think I've got everything. Oh, no.
I know by the way that you said, oh, no, that you have forgotten something.
I did. Horace, you will never believe what I forgot.
The flower.
How did you guess?
Well, dear, this is our 30th Christmas together.
Yes, dear, but
And in all those 30 years, you have always forgotten the flower.
Well, I am a little forgetful.
But I'm not. Here is a thimble of flour. I got it for you earlier today.
Oh, you are such a cute mouse.
Now can I go and read the Mouse Gazette?
Please do. I have enough to do here without you getting under my feet.
Women, they're all alike. Well, at least I can sit down and read my paper. While I was doing that, Mrs. A and her family were very busy in other parts of the house.
John, the Christmas decorations are at the top of the closet. Can you get them down?
All right.
John, you can't jump up and down and try to grab the box. Set a chair there and stand on it.
Whatever you say, Mother.
And don't break anything.
There. I think I got all the boxes down.
Good. Now when your father comes home, he's supposed to bring the tree. Oh, there's the phone.
Oh, do you want me to answer it, Mom?
No, it will probably be your father. Hello? Yes, dear. I knew it was you.
How did you know?
I just knew. Is there anything wrong?
Well, before I left for work this morning, you told me to get something on the way home. But I can't remember what it was.
You are as forgetful as can be. It was a tree.
A treat?
Our Christmas tree.
How could I forget that?
It's very easy, dear. You have so many things on your mind.
Well, I'll bring it home in half an hour.
Good. See you then. Goodbye.
Well, what did Father say?
He'll be home in half an hour.
I can't wait to put up the tree and decorate it. I was just falling asleep, sitting in my overstuffed matchbox chair, when I heard Henrietta calling out.
Decorate! That's what I forgot.
What's wrong?
Oh, just everything. How could I forget something as important as that?
Oh, what is it that you forgot?
The decorations for our tree. We don't have any.
Well, what happened to the trimmings I got last year?
Well, when I did my spring mouse cleaning, I took the box with them in it, and by mistake, I threw them out. I was going to tell you all year long, but I forgot.
Well, I shall just have to get some more. I'm going to be so tired come Christmas Eve, I'll just sleep the night away.
Let's look outside and see if Mrs. A has got her tree trimmings out of the big hall closet.
I'll open the door and... Look, there is the box.
Well, dear, while I put the cookies into the oven to bake, you can collect the trimmings.
All right, see you when I get back. I then scurried to the couch and hid behind it. I listened as Mrs. A talked to John.
I will never forget seeing that nut walk across the table.
Mom, you are just working too hard. You only thought you saw the nut walk. Nuts don't walk.
Oh, my. The cookies. Do you smell them?
I do. They smell very good.
I hope they're not burning.
I was glad that they both went into the kitchen. I ran and jumped up into the trimming box and picked some trimmings for my house. My, this is filled with beautiful tree trimmings. I think I'll take some tinsel and these small Christmas tree balls. Oh, there. I think I have enough. Now I had better look to see if the coast is clear. It is. Now to get home. I ran across the floor and knocked loudly on our door. Henrietta, open the door!
Well, you don't have to knock so loudly. Oh, my, what pretty decorations.
I picked some of the prettiest ones.
Our mouse house will be so beautiful. Will you help me put up the tree and then we will trim it? Oh, no. I forgot something very important.
What is it, dear?
The tree. We don't have a Christmas tree.
So you want me to go out into the snow and find a tree?
That is right.
Oh.
We don't have time. Your aunt and your brother will be here, and Santa is due this evening. Horace, we just have to have a tree.
Well, give me my axe. I'll go out and chop down a little tree.
Find a pretty one.
So I put on my mittens and hat and coat and opened the front door.
Now you keep warm.
Oh, it is so cold out here that will be hard to do.
Remember, a pretty tree and very full.
I'll try, dear. Out here in the snow. Oh, my, it is so deep out here I almost sank in over my head. Now, where am I going to find a tree? Oh, but there is a pretty tree. I think that one will do. Yes, this one will be just perfect.
Mr. Mouse, why do you look at me like that? Why do you have an axe in your hand?
Well, tree, I think that you will make a perfect Christmas tree for me.
Oh, no, not me. I'm not a Christmas tree. I'm a baby oak. You have to find a pine tree.
An oak won't do?
Who ever heard of an oak Christmas tree? I have to grow into a big oak tree so that Birds can build nests in my branches and squirrels will run up and down my trunk.
Well, I guess you were right. I'll look for a pine tree. Now, you have a nice Christmas. I walked a little further, and there was another pretty tree. Well, it was not too pretty as it had lost all its leaves.
Why do you look at me like that?
I am looking for a tree to use as my Christmas tree.
Oh, take me. I'm so cold and I'm not too ugly.
Are you a pine tree?
Oh, no, but I will make you a nice Christmas tree. You can take decorations from my bare branches.
No. You will bloom again in the spring, and only a pine tree will do for a Christmas tree. It must have been over an hour that I walked around the yard, and I could not find a tree that would be perfect for Christmas. Well, I will just have to go to the tree store to find a little tree. So I went out of my yard and down to the corner where they were selling Christmas trees. There, I saw a little branch that had fallen from a big tree, and I knew that this would be perfect. I went over to take the branch, and just as I was picking it up, a man said,
Look, a mouse! Get away from here!
He picked up a broom and started chasing me. I held on to my little tree and ran out of the tree store and back to the safety of my yard. I was so cold and tired, but I got to my front door and knocked.
Horace, my, you look tired. Oh, and you have a tree. How lovely. Now I'll help you put it up. It will be beautiful.
While I was putting my tree up in my mouse house, Mr. Aldrich had come home, and he and Mrs. A and John were putting up theirs.
It's beautiful.
The prettiest tree we've ever had.
You say that every year, Mom.
Well, it's true. Every year they do get prettier. Now shall we decorate it and have it ready for Santa? Or shall we let Santa trim it for us?
Well, Mom, Santa is so busy, I think it would be better if we trimmed it and have it all lit up when he comes tonight.
I think that John is right.
Then what are we standing here for? Let's get to work.
While Mrs. A and her family were trimming their tree, there was a knock at my front door.
I think your aunt and your brother are here.
I'll open the door. Oh, I'm so excited.
How do I look? After all, I want to look nice. We haven't seen them in so many years.
Oh, you look very good. Now, I'll open the door. Auntie! Brother!
Merry Christmas, Horace.
Oh, so glad we could be here.
Oh, you all know Henrietta.
Of course we do. Merry Christmas. Oh, what a lovely tree.
Oh, well, thank you.
Brother Eric, you look wonderful.
Oh, so glad to be here for Christmas.
I have made a wonderful Christmas Eve dinner, and I hope that you will all like my cooking.
I'm certain that you are a good cook.
How can you tell?
Horace is getting to be such a plump mouse.
Well, she makes the best cheese pudding.
Oh, I can hardly wait to taste it.
While we were sitting down to dinner, Mrs. A and her family were doing the same.
Dear, it looks wonderful.
You know, Mother is the best cook in the world.
Well, you know, I try. Let's sit down and... What's that? A knock at the door. Who could it be?
Oh, I wasn't expecting anyone, were you?
No.
Well, I'll go and answer the door. Mother! I didn't know you were coming for the holidays.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
It is. A wonderful surprise. Look who's here.
Mother, how wonderful, and just in time for dinner.
Grandma, I'm so glad to see you.
And I am so glad to be here. It's good to be with your family during the holidays.
Will Santa know that you are here?
He hasn't missed me in all these years, so I know he will not miss me now.
Well, let's eat, and then we will very carefully hang our stockings by the chimney, and then we'll go to bed early. Christmas will be here sooner that way.
Meanwhile, I was showing Auntie and Brother Eric around. Look out the door. Those are the people that we live with.
And do they like mice?
Oh, I don't know. We kind of keep to ourselves.
Brother, I brought my stocking to hang up tonight, but I don't see a chimney in your house.
We have one out there in the people's main room.
Are you going to hang our stockings out there?
I will. Tonight when they go to bed, I'll sneak out and hang the stockings up.
Well, here's mine.
Well, thank you, Aunt.
And here's my stocking.
And mine.
Now I'll help you with the dishes, and then we had better get some sleep. It's nearly 7, and Santa will soon be here.
We will all help with the dishes. And while we do, we can sing a Christmas song.
Oh, a very nice idea. What one would you like to sing?
Oh, I like Santa Claus is coming to town.
Well, let us sing a 1 and a 2 and a 3. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming.
Oh, listen, our people are singing too. Let's take a look.
Oh, they're all standing around the tree. What a pretty sight.
Oh, let's go out and join them.
Oh, I don't think that's a very good idea. Now, everyone off to bed. I'll wait till the people go to sleep, and then I'll hang up our stockings.
This is going to be a beautiful Christmas. But now I think we'd better make it an early night. Santa will want to be here soon.
I have to hang my stockings.
So do I.
Me too.
There, they're all up now. Oh, it is beautiful. Well, good night.
See you in the morning, dear.
See you in the morning, Mom and Dad. Oh, good night, Grandma.
Well, I think we'd better turn in now, Mother.
Let's leave the tree lights on so that Santa will enjoy it. Oh, I hope he likes the milk and fresh cookies you set out for him.
He'll like them. I just baked them fresh today.
Put the glass and the plate on the table near the chimney.
Now we're ready. I can't wait until morning.
Well, it looked so quiet. I thought my people would be asleep by now. So, I'll go out and hang up my stockings now. I tiptoed very quietly into the main room and walked up to the fireplace. Then, I heard a strange sound on the roof, like the sound of tiny reindeer hoofs. Oh my! It must be Santa, and he's coming down the chimney. Oh, he'll find me. I'd better hide. I heard Santa as he slid down the chimney and popped into the living room.
Oh my! This is my first stop, and what? Oh, a glass of milk and some cookies for me. They're very good. Well, I better get to work.
Little did I know, Mr. Aldrich had also heard the reindeer, and he tiptoed down to the foot of the staircase.
It's Santa. Oh, I can't believe it. For the first time, I've seen him. Oh, I don't want him to know that I'm watching him.
Oh, I have to get to work. Now, let's see. A bite for Johnny and what do we have here? Hiding behind the table, a little mouse.
You're not scared of me, are you, Santa?
I love little mice. Merry Christmas. What are you holding in your little paw?
Oh, just my family stockings. I was going to hang them up right before you popped down the chimney.
Well, hold them out, and I'll fill them for you right now.
You will?
Of course. Oh, my goodness. 4 little stockings. I'll pack them really full.
Oh, my. Oh, thank you, Santa. Thank you. It is going to be a wonderful holiday.
I'm glad. Now, little mouse, have a wonderful day tomorrow and a happy new year.
Oh, wait till I tell everyone that I met you on Christmas Eve.
Well, I'm not here. Little mouse, how does it look?
Wonderful, Santa. All those packages.
I nearly forgot. You are a Horace Mouse, right?
Right. How did you know?
Well, I see by paper here that your wife and brother and aunt are all staying in your house.
That is right.
Well, here are all of your packages.
Oh, thank you. I'll take them right to my mouse house.
Well, goodbye, Horace Mouse.
And with that, Santa climbed up the chimney. I ran to the window and looked up and saw his sled and the reindeer. He waved as I saw him fly out of sight.
My, what a wonderful Christmas.
Now when you read the poem, you will have learned that when you say, "Not a mouse was stirring," that one of them did, and that one saw Santa.
I will remember. Now, Horace, should I read the rest of the poem?
Oh, please do. But I have to be on my way. I have to find a tree for the mouse house for this Christmas.
It has been a wonderful visit, Horace. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Now, I will tell you all the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eyes and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. but I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight,
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.